What if your hair could be a skyscraper or flower? What if it could tell a story? Today, we're diving into the work of an artist who transforms something we see every day into the absolute fantastical, using human hair as her medium to build what looks like impossible structures.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Take a good look at your screen. Is this a sculpture or is it a hairstyle? Okay, let's just jump right in. Take a good look at your screen. Is this a sculpture or is it a hairstyle?
I mean, come on, this is so much more than hairspray and some bobby pins. This is pure construction. Just look at the way the hair is woven into that perfect spiral, almost like a nautilus shell you'd find in the ocean. That open lattice work is so impossibly detailed, it's a testament to some serious skill. And wow, an unbelievable amount of patience.
And you can really see how nature is a huge inspiration here. This piece looks just like layered flower petals, but if you look closer, each one of those petals is an entirely separate, woven piece of hair. The artist then uses those contrasting light and dark patterns to create this incredible sense of depth and texture. The complexity is it's breathtaking. And it's not all organic shapes either. In this piece, the artist goes for this more geometric, almost architectural vibe. You've got these sharp, angular forms framing the model's face. But the real story here is the craftsmanship. Every single interlocking piece is just a monument to an insane level of technical skill.
So what are we really looking at here? This isn't just experimental hairstyling. No, this is its own discipline. It's in a category of its own, hair as sculpture.
This art form is a true hybrid, isn't it? It perfectly blends the worlds of high fashion and fine art sculpture. And then, when it's worn, it becomes this living, breathing piece of performance art. The foundation of it all? Well, that's that mind-bendingly complex weaving and lattice work. But really, at its core, it's a powerful expression of one person's artistic vision going way beyond anything you'd ever see in a regular salon.
Now, this level of artistry, it doesn't just happen overnight. It's born from years of dedication, from a deep heritage and a really long journey. So who is the artist behind these incredible creations? Well, let's meet her.
You know, a story like this, it doesn't just start with one person. Her story begins with her family, a deep, multi-generational legacy just steeped in the art of hair.
That's right, four generations. Just think about that for a second. We're talking about 4 generations of talent, of technique, and a shared passion for this craft, all passed down through her family line.
So her journey kicks off in Albania, right after the fall of communism. She starts out in her father's salon, just soaking up this rich mix of classic Italian and more edgy British hairdressing techniques. And working together, they end up building one of the most successful salons in the entire region. This is where it all started. This is where she built her foundation.
But her journey was far from over. I mean, what's the next chapter for a rising star in Albania? For her, it was a move to America, a whole new country, new challenges, and of course, even bigger opportunities. And believe it or not, the next chapter of her story begins in Grand Rapids, Michigan. She gets there and immediately dives right back into her craft. She starts honing her skills in one of the city's top salons, learning from new mentors, and just constantly pushing the boundaries of her own creativity.
This relentless dedication, this fusion of her European tradition with American innovation, well, it was all leading to something huge. It led her to the absolute pinnacle of her profession, becoming a NAHA champion.
Now, for anyone who might not know, the North American Hairstyling Awards, we call them the NAHAs, are basically the Oscars of the salon world. It is, without a doubt, the single most prestigious competition in North America. It honors the absolute best of the best.
So, picture this. It's April 3rd, 2022. You're at the Terrace Theater in Long Beach, California. All of the industry's top artists are gathered in one place, and the air is just thick with the anticipation. The energy is electric.
And then, her name is called. She captures the title for avant-garde hairstyling. It's this incredible national recognition of her unique sculptural vision. This is it, the highest honor in her field. It's validation for decades of that relentless hard work.
But you know, for a true master, winning isn't the final chapter. It's actually the beginning of the next one. The next step isn't to rest, it's to teach. And that brings us to the Articore Institute. After reaching the absolute top of her profession, she could have just rested on her laurels, right? But instead, she founded the Articore Institute for Artistic Advancement, a place where she now channels all of her expertise to help shape the future of the craft.
Her path really is a beautiful illustration of an artist's evolution. First, you master the craft through years and years of dedication. Then, you achieve recognition for your unique vision. And finally, you give back. You inspire the next generation to take the art form even further.
So what is the mission of Articore? Well, it's a place where professionals can come to learn her advanced, mind-blowing techniques. But it's so much more than that. It's a space where artists are encouraged to break free from convention, to find their own unique voice,
and to fuse hair artistry with other creative fields like painting, music, and dance.
When you step back and look at the whole picture, it's just a remarkable story of progression. From that young apprentice in her father's salon in post-communist Albania to a celebrated master and educator on the world stage. She's not just creating art, she is building a legacy.
Her story is just such a powerful reminder of what's possible when you have that profound dedication to a craft. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's your passion? What skill are you willing to master? And what legacy do you want to build?